What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for the mighty Meteorian Core episode 50.
Woo.
Gobble, gobble,
Oh,
gobble.
is it 50?
We made it. The glorious golden 50.
Yeah, woo!
Somewhat intact. Somewhat.
Everyone except for Biddy, I guess.
I've made a great mistake.
That's mean.
Don't worry, you won't be alone. I'll put Nelson's shadow up here too.
Oh, no.
Too soon, too soon. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you, your faces in chat. All of you, in all of the chats. Thank you. Who's got big announcements they want to let all these folks know?
We're getting close to almost how many subs on YouTube, Mudcat?
Oh, 1,000.
Almost.
We need like 140.
We're so close. We're so close. If you all would be ever so kind to help us out, we would love it, especially if Twitch does Twitch things.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember D20 Deathmatch on YouTube.
YouTube.com/D20Deathmatch.
It's literally free.
It is free. Good
Can't
call.
beat it.
That's true.
For now.
Wait, did you say that youtube.com/D20Deathmatch is free to subscribe to?
What?
And that you could hit the bell to turn on notifications so that you never miss one of their
Oh my
videos?
gosh, I love bells.
You're
Hell
one of the
yeah.
best hype beasts.
And the show comes with all the bells and whistles you could possibly ask for, including copious amounts of death.
And blood.
That's
Gratuitous violence.
Nailed
Let's
it.
go.
You know.
Hitting that bell means you can ring in every new show with them on YouTube. I'm sorry, we're gonna get to that. I knew
Y'all are on
somebody.
a roll with this.
I hate this because it's like, oh yeah, this is the spiel at the end of every YouTube video, and then I'm like, oh fuck, what have I done? No, that came out automatically. I didn't even
You
think
know
about
this.
that.
It's memorized.
There's a rule I have.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
There's a children's content creator, of which I will not name, that my nephews watch, and Uncle Ro has one rule: that person is not played in the household when Uncle Ro is there. I do not trust all this super hyper affixuation with my nephews.
Oh god, I can hear it now, and
Yeah, Uncle Ro don't play that way. We're gonna put on Hot Wheels, Scooby-Doo. We'll watch the WWE Scooby-Doo for the 17th time. I'm cool. I'll do that on repeat.
Scooby-Doo.
Paw Patrols, I'm in. The person who should not be named, no.
Voldemort.
It's not youtube.com/D20Deathmatch, right?
I would. Deathmatch
love those
is the greatest improvement upon person who said shall not be named.
You heard it here first, folks. youtube.com/D20Deathmatch is better than he who shall not be named.
Voldemort?
Standards. Your standards.
Barely.
Anyone that's been around young children, you've probably seen this person, and that's enough. That's all I can handle. It's too much. It's like watching horrible Saturday Night Live on a loop. It's just it makes my skin crawl. I can't handle it. Stranger danger is all I get. That's all I get with that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But
You wouldn't
I'm sure I
unless
don't
you
want
walk
to.
into a kid's room watching YouTube, and this person will probably show up. And I'm not naming them on my video. It's not happening.
Fair enough.
You'll speak to their lawyer.
They're on a live tour. Me and my brother actively hid. They were coming to our town, and we're like, nope.
No, they're not.
Nope. I went and I
No.
stood in front of the signs when we went to Monster Trucks with my nephews. I stood in front of the signs so they could see that the person. No, they're not going to be there. No,
Nope.
That's for different. That's for St. Louis kids.
Look
Sorry.
somewhere else.
Yep.
This is not the YouTuber you are looking for.
I will tell you all off stream. You'll watch 10 seconds of it and you go, yeah, I get it.
Just stand there during their showtime and put on your own show. It was
right.
me all along.
Someday they will have to reconcile that their uncle has hours of ridiculousness on the internet, but today is not that day.
Look, I don't know if reconcile is the word. I feel like celebrate is the word.
Well, they have a built-in DM, so they are going to be very, very lucky children.
No.
Thank
I mean,
you.
it could be worse. I mean, instead of being a butthole on the internet, you could be showing your butthole, and so like that's a step up.
I don't know.
In this economy, I should probably start.
There's probably a market for it.
I hear there's good money to be made in the bunghole.
Oh,
Ed's
gosh.
cat right now is all you need on Stormforge.
Oh my god, no. Oh, poor cat. What did it ever do?
Yeah, back to announcements for y'all.
Heat.
Oh, dude, very.
Loss.
When I was staying at his house in February, she was in heat. It was wild. I've never seen a cat so. Can you say horny on here?
I guess you can.
Go back. So aggressively sensual.
This is very
Aggressively
uncomfortable.
sensual.
Oh, it's uncomfortable when she
I
gets
don't
on
know.
Ed's shoulder and goes, "Oh, she's presenting again." The most British shit I've ever
so
heard.
It sounds like.
I don't know if aggressively sensual is better or not. I'll be completely honest with you. It might be worse.
I've been wondering why Ed's suitability is started to tank.
It should be fine. We didn't censor any of that.
Yeah, it's probably right. Yeah, who else has got announcements they want to let folks know about?
Speaking of things that have big cats in them, these things exist.
Wow.
Recently we went ahead and did a partnership with Advanced GG, which I'm very, very excited about because they made us custom ice shakers, and the actual thing, it has come out incredibly clean. Like,
Ooh.
yeah, you can see the tiny little furs and whiskers on the logo, which normally only comes out in like the actual 4K nonsense version of it, and it looks phenomenal. So if you want to pick up one
Hold
of these
that up
bad
again.
boys,
Let us see
Yeah.
it in all its glory.
look at that bad boy.
Oh.
You can see all the tiny little details and all of that good stuff. It's great.
It kind of shines to it.
Mm.
Yeah, it's laser edge.
Oh, is it metallic?
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
metallic.
Yeah.
It's the real deal. Like they did us good with this. So
That's
like, yeah.
nice. That's
It's a
fancy. I'm going to
Yeah.
take that to class and be like, all my students are like, oh, you know Lord Daddy? Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, I
Yeah.
It's funny because we went full meme with the codes too. So if it's code Lord Daddy on their site,
Is it? Nice.
it's code Lord Daddy, and for the
Yes.
next 5 days, Lord Daddy 30.
Yes.
Oh, embrace the meme only at the right time, everybody. This
beautiful.
was the right time. But yeah, these are great. I'm really glad that we got this one rolling, and it's excellent. And it's recommended with Advanced GG, but you don't have to drink Advanced GG in these things. I'm just saying. Leading in on other things containing drinks, I don't know. But yeah, it's great fun.
Love that. Anybody else with big announcements?
Yes. Tumirio. Over on twitch.tv/Wounded Warrior Project, we are going to be having a panel with me, and one of my other special guests is actually Becca, for a conversation about equality and diversity in gaming, and then we'll have three other guests with us, and it's gonna be a good time tomorrow, 2 p.m. PT or 5 p.m. Eastern.
Let's go.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Anybody else with big announcements? You know what? I will go ahead and I'll drop one after Byf here. Our friend Con Art, who also has done all of our emotes through GCX fame, is gonna have this sticker. So if you're at GCX, I mean, go ahead and pick up this this Byf inspired creation.
I know what this fucking thing is.
I must see this.
Well, let me go ahead and drop this one on stream. This is a good
no.
this is a good Monday morning laugh for me when I woke up.
Ingenious marketing. He told me nothing about this, by the way. He joked about it, and that was it.
What does it say?
Paradacity adass, bruh.
Hold on, I gotta zoom in to see this.
Only con.
Only con. And in all fairness, he does get like a free pass for the entirety of existence because he's a swell dude, but like
Such a good dude. Such a good dude.
Goodness.
Occasionally gets real wild in the middle of the night, you know? Every now and then there's a little con after dark. You gotta watch out.
Yeah. Anyone whose friendship I made through my wife originally is somebody who I want to be good friends with. So yeah, very, very happy for Khan to be, badass, bro.
Met in the parking lot of GCX, man. That's a long time ago. Love it.
Good stories, man.
Anybody else? Last episode of D&D this week before I head to the lake. So enjoy it, y'all. We'll come back next week with another full lineup of shows. We need to pick up where we left off last week. Leaving the Nine Hells to head to the Feywild. Attempt to let Nelson head to the Autumn Court. A short stay, which has transpired into a much longer one. With Nelson leaving on his journey to find the Mushroom Mother with the self-contained mushroom of Yagrash. You all set up camp and enjoyed the creature comforts of a night not in danger. Only to wake up, Biddy, to your echo missing. Shadows separating you and pulling your echo somewhere into the Fey. Only footprints remain in this moonlit night in a plain very, very far away. We pick up with you awake without your echo.
Yeah, actually, how far can I see these footprints going? And are they recognizably Biddy's or someone or something else's?
I need you to roll a survival check.
Hmm, 12.
They don't look like Betty's, but she also doesn't necessarily leave footsteps as an echo. But they're definitely not hers.
Can I at least tell the size of them? Smaller or bigger than mine?
Larger.
Okay. Although frantic and wanting to just follow these footsteps, Biddy's scared. She's terrified, and she just kind of stands there and holds her arms together. She crosses them, and not knowing what to do, she would run back to the tent and bust the little flap open and just wake up, everybody has to wake up. Betty's gone, my echo's missing.
What are you?
Missing.
Yes, it's gone. There's footprints outside if you want to see. I woke up and it felt wrong and she just left.
Renwick will get up and look. Do these footprints look like Betty's?
Never seen footprints from Betty before.
No, from Biddy though. Do they look like her feet, like the same size?
Yeah, they're larger.
Yeah. You didn't make these then?
No. My feet are much more average sized.
Yeah, that is interesting. How far can I see in the dark? I have 120 feet dark vision.
Holy crap.
Jeez.
Footprints go off as far as you can see.
It looks like they continue for some ways. We could follow them if you want.
Yes. I need help. I can't do this by myself.
Is it okay to say with an 18 that I've noticed the commotion outside of the tent and that I'm nudging Ketri that we should go down there as well?
Is friend in trouble?
I don't know, but we just get over there. This doesn't look good, Ketri.
And Ketri will just slide off the branch and fall directly onto the ground next to Biddy. Ketri is here to help.
Ah!
jeez.
Stop it, Ketri! And she would actually reflexingly punch you. I don't know if this hurts her though.
Go for it. Go ahead and hit me. I'll take the damage for that. That's fair. Oh yeah, definitely.
Ooh.
Definitely.
There's no damage, right? Oh shoot.
Ketri is sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm sorry, Ketri. Also, ouch.
It's fine.
Whoa.
Ketri's
Whoa,
nuts
whoa,
are
whoa.
safe. Sorry.
Did you really not? Did you?
No, I knew that one. That was.
Okay, good.
I know better. I'm not that dense.
I was unsure. That's telling.
Ketri will kneel down in almost like a squat form to make contact with Biddy. Ketri is here to help.
Yeah,
Ketri
what's
wants
going
to
on?
help.
Ketri, I don't know how much you understand of my echo. You've seen the shadow I can spawn at any moment, right?
Yes.
She's gone. And I don't know where she is.
Your friend is lost then.
My sister's lost. And she looks up at Zanryn.
What?
I don't know how it happened.
Sister?
Let's not focus on the how it happened. Let's focus on finding it, right?
Yeah, there's footprints just over there, and I'm not gonna go off in the Feywild by myself.
Come with Ketri then, and Ketri will kneel down, and you can choose if you would like to climb on Ketri's back.
Oh my gosh, I thought he was about to like grab her.
No.
It's like, that is a wrong thing to do to Biddy.
Permission first. Absolutely permission.
I'm glad you
first.
made that clear.
Yeah. Yes. We'll kneel down, offering like a lower right shoulder, should you want to climb on.
She does hesitate, just because she's still feeling out Ketri, but she feels empty. It's kind of like a pit feeling in her stomach that's really tight, and it hurts and it aches, and it kind of crawls up her chest into her heart where it's also tight and it hurts, and she's just going to nod and climb on top of you.
Ketri will keep
Thank
you safe.
Ketri.
Ketri will find sister.
Her name's Betty.
Sister Betty.
Before we go, is there anything we should take? Do we have anything that would be helpful in searching the woods? Do we have a torch or anything? Or like, is there a fire going?
Basic adventurer pack. You can make a torch for sure.
Yeah, I can see, but I'll whip up some torches for everyone else.
Betty, stupid question, but I think you get what I'm going to be talking about in a second. Did you feel anything
Yes. It felt like she was just pulled from me.
Strong emotion.
Imagine somebody's
or just
hugging you and they're just forcefully taken away.
Hearing that description, Zanryn doesn't question it. He starts drawing a circle outside of the camp tent. If you want, we can try looking. Doesn't always give the right direction, but might be a place to start. We could get some clarity, perhaps.
How?
Emotions leave echoes. I am out of character. What I'm proposing is that we can use a ceremony to try and figure out what has happened with your echo, if enough of a strong emotional residue has been left. It's one of those things where it gives maybe a clarity, maybe nothing. But yeah.
I mean, I'm down to try if that's cool, RoBear.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright then. Zanryn starts immediately drawing lines in the dirt of the Feywild, tracing that very familiar circle. Final blade goes in. Oof.
31. Great roll. As you begin your ceremony, try to draw back and see what's transpired here in the last couple of hours. There's two competing forces, Zanryn. It's like a compass pulling in two directions. There's the innate magic of the Fae. And then there is a much, much darker force in place. You feel the weight of both of them. One, an energy of trickster. The other, malevolent. There are two competing magic rolls that will happen. First will be the phase. Currently where you're positioned, in between the Seelie and the Glooming Court. The literal precipice of heading in either direction. Not quite in the full autumn and not quite in the full spring yet. I will make the phase roll, which will be private. And I will make the malevolence roll. Zanryn, continue with your ceremony.
As certain shapes and emotions start to become clearer and gain some form within the ceremony circle, Zanryn places his normal hand at the center of it. And his two psychic arms also appear. They are detached from his body, almost seeming as though they arrive out of nowhere. And through those hands, forms begin to appear at the very edges. One of them is his twins, and the other is an owl that you've not seen before. I presume another spell attack roll?
No.
Oh,
as it feels like you've been able to create a small pocket, a bubble of your own psychic energy, able to see a window into a very, very small 20-foot cube. On either sides, the veil is fuzzy and hard to see. But you see the camp. You see long, outstretched hands with fingers that reach out almost 18 inches before they turn into nails, and a shadowy body that extends as these hands reach in, and you can see them pull Betty from Biddy's aura. Literally ripping her own echo from her. And those hands extend, you see this long, decrepit, twisted tongue that just eases by as if it's almost tasting the aura around the party. With Betty kicking and screaming, you can see its large footprints. Pulls out to a much larger, skinny, almost sunken, necrotic body that fades into shadow before it goes running off.
Does everyone inside the circle get a glimpse of this?
I can't remember how we've done shadow projections before.
As long as
on a group scale, have we had it present like that?
Yes, because we've had things in Draxus's cave where I made the circle and then it projects individual things, and Biddy and Toff interacted with it in the past.
Oh, and you succeeded anyway, so yes.
So I would assume everybody saw it then? Pretty
Yes.
sure we're all close to each other. Has anybody ever seen that before?
Not that specifically. But that certainly doesn't look good. Best guess. Feywild isn't filled with only benevolent creatures. I could be wrong, but that looks like a hag.
Anybody that wants to roll a history check that has spent time in the glooming court of the Fae or in parts of the Shadowfell?
What about if you're just really old and seen some shit?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna ask Renwick if he'd seen something like this.
Oof. Am I proficient in that? No, I am not. Can't use side die for that. I'll throw a d10 on that. Why not? First, so close.
Looks kind of like a amalgamation of things that you've seen before. A bit ghoulish, a bit shadowy.
Yeah. Can't say that I specifically understand exactly what we're dealing with here, but I can tell you I've seen similar creatures, similar aberrations before. I wouldn't expect it to be anything but sinister.
I mean, obviously, if it's gonna take an entire half of me, that's not good.
What should Ketri do?
I don't know what you can do, Ketri.
Ketri, what do we do for family?
Anything.
Betty is family.
Betty is sister.
Sister, brother, family. Kind of nod in the direction of Biddy. As kind of an affirmation of saying, no matter what happens, yeah, we are behind you on this.
Biddy would look at everybody and atop Ketri. I can't force you all to help. I know we've been on death's door several times as it is.
Respectfully, Biddy, this time it's my turn to tell you to shut the fuck up. You literally went through time with me. Don't act like you wouldn't do the same for my twin. No questions asked. Nothing needed.
Thanks, Zanryn. Is everybody else in?
Of course we go. Eddie is part of you. It's no different than any of us else went missing.
You'll feel Ketri straighten up, and you'll see even higher in this space.
Oh, Ketri.
Ketri will do whatever is necessary, and will nervously then kind of start breaking nuts open, a bit nutcracker-like, just through that jaw that opens, and it's kind of an unnerving sound, but we'll offer one up to you as well.
She'll take it. Thank you, Ketri. What do you want me to do with this?
Ketri doesn't know. Ketri's a nervous eater.
I'll put it in my pocket. Thank you. I feel we have a clear direction, at least.
Then Ketri will walk forward. And the voice kind of booms as a way to instill the sense of confidence, even though it is not there.
Remember, everyone. We're in the Fae now. Some things won't be as they appear.
Ketri does not know what that means.
Rom doesn't know what to say to Ketri.
It's like if you look at a tree, Ketri, it could potentially not be a tree. So just be wary of everything.
Oh. Trees are disguises. Ketri will
Not
kick
entirely.
Oh. Well, Ketri will kick the tree closest to them as they walk by. This is tree. This is also a tree. Just to confirm and make sure that there are no monsters as we go through.
Okay, you are undefeated.
This is not tree. This is not tree. Ketri will back up very quickly.
Whoa,
Isn't Biddy on
Ketri.
top of you? You're just like moving around.
Yeah, we're just moving back
like a mechanical bull.
Yeah. Yes.
Ketri, stop moving so quick.
Why
Knowing
did
that we-
you kick me?
He's learning.
Sorry, friend. He new to the Feywild. More importantly, doesn't understand the etiquette. We're teaching them as they go. It's so sorry. Please,
Ketri will
get
look
some-
at
get some
Zanryn.
sleep.
Not tree is friend.
Not Tree is trying to sleep. And I just look at Brom like, what the fuck?
Sleep. Ketri would like to put their hands over whatever eyes this being has. Like Ketri helps sleep.
I presume this is like a living tree or something.
Sleep.
Absolutely. It's a massive old oak that's in there, and no eyes or faces appeared. It's just shaking a little bit. Well, My nuts are gone.
Ketri,
All
kick
my
it!
nuts are gone.
I will open up my chest and take a handful to shove back towards the tree.
No,
Ketri,
no,
yes!
Halloween candy bowl. Your
Yes.
kids can just like go and get a handful.
do not give back.
Yes, please take them back. We're
Yeah.
sorry. We didn't mean anything.
No, that's supposed to be spread, right?
You
Spreads.
spread them between the Fae for me. Yes?
Yes.
Psychic. Damn it. I was gonna psychically tell everyone to not agree because fucking bullshit in the Fae can be
Ketri
binding.
has picked up a quest.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
You're like the collector of all the side quests that you never do. And
Yes.
so your journal is full of side quests.
Ah, it's me playing Diablo.
Ketri and friends need
acorns
help,
through
though.
the Fae.
Ketri will do that if friend tree will help. Friend help friend. Does Ketri kick again?
No. Ketri, when you kick, it hurts a lot. But when they kick, there are many nuts that can break. Don't do it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Ketri will begin searching the ground, trying to find those footprints again. Ketri will find family. Ketri will find sister.
What do you do with your first acorn in your new Fae pact?
Every time I step, I'm gonna drop a little acorn because I'm pretty heavy. So I leave nice little imprints into the ground and I will just leave those behind with each step that I take.
D100 on the first acorn.
Oh,
It's
what
an
am I
explosive
planting?
one.
How many did I get? 38.
Oh God, this could be bad. This could
Oh,
be really
no.
good. Who knows?
Everything that touches you dies. Biddy falls limp.
Yeah.
Oh no. In all fairness, so does the tree. It got
38.
kicked. Packed, broken.
After you bury this first acorn, you can see these roots immediately grow up and build another fire with a bright blue flame in its spot.
Ketri did not
What's
do
happening?
What?
I mean, you kind of did, Ketri.
that. Okay, Ketri did.
So about Fey magic, Ketri. This is not what I expected, but
Ketri
Yeah.
is Fey magic? Ketri will look at their hands kind of like now with a new form of admiring.
Ketri has done something with Fey magic now.
Ketri is magic! And we'll try to like zap from their hands. I assume nothing happens.
Oh God.
I activate my gloves.
Ketri is magic!
As I jump down, because that would electrocute me. You're messed up.
That's
Is this fire actively spreading, or does it need putting out? Let's stop
It is
there.
contained to the campfire, but it is this bright blue ethereal flame.
Has this kind of flame only been seen in the Feywild, or has it ever been seen in a world that we've been in that maybe we would have
You've never
history?
seen a fire that's completely blue.
Okay.
Can I roll an Arcana check to try and figure out what this is?
Yeah.
Oof,
That
it's
was
nearly a
almost a
1.
one.
Fuck. Oh, it's pretty good though. It's pretty good.
And we all burn.
There is a level of fey magic that is present in these acorns. But it seems that all this acorn has really done is create an everlasting fire.
Huh. Be careful where you put those, Cattree. We don't want one of these in the wrong place.
It actually gives me an idea. The torches that I had prepared earlier, I want to dip one in and
Same brain. I was just about to tell you to do that.
Will it catch the torch on fire?
It does. We're able to carry
Red?
blue flames on all the torches. Those torches cannot be extinguished for 24 hours.
Hell yeah.
Quick, everyone, put your torch in the fire.
I would hand mine to Ketri. Here, do you want to lean in? Very carefully, not far, please. I will fall.
Ketri will lean over. Question about the fire. So it is fire. Is it actually burning anything? Like, if we light these torches, do the torches actually burn? Or is it just now on top of it?
The fire that was there has now been replaced, and the torch is no longer expiring.
What would happen if Ketri were to put their log in the fire? Their weapon?
Ooh.
I mean, mine is like big torch, right?
Fire damage.
You put your log inside the fire?
I just don't. If I would like to at least make sure like the torches don't look like they're burning up and disappearing, because I don't want to destroy.
No, that's what I just
log.
said. They're not.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
not consuming
yes.
the torch.
Yes. So pulling that out, that giant thick log, Ketri will also light their giant piece of wood and hold that up.
You have a blue flame log.
Well, would you look at that? It's Crimson Right for free.
Do you hand Biddy back the torch?
Absolutely. Now Ketri and friend are twins. Oh.
Too soon.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was not the intention at all. I'm
It's
so
the most savage shit I've ever heard.
sorry. That was not the intention. Ketri's not trying to make a move for Betty's spot whatsoever. I'm so sorry.
My plan has
so
worked.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ketri
No.
secretly kidnapped
In my
Betty.
brain, we've been talking about twins, and so like that's been implanted in my brain. It's one of those like, don't say that word, and then that's all you can think of. I'm so sorry.
There's a hag inside of Ketri.
Open his chest cavity.
I'm Landfill's brother, but you can just call me Landfill.
So sorry.
I think
Anyway.
we should search Ketri's chest cavity for Betty.
So Ketri
that-
will hand
Machine.
the torch silently back to Biddy, very solemnly so.
Zanryn was about to do the 360 head turn, being like,
that was not fair on my part, and I
That
apologize.
was actually really funny.
Yeah.
Because I know it was said so innocently.
oh, never
Well, now
change
that we have a
caustic.
bunch of blue torches and weapon, shall we continue?
For sister.
Yeah. For sister.
Ketri will look up at Biddy as we follow these footsteps.
Do these blue torches give off more light than the normal torches?
Good question. Considering that this is a face source. It has a odd dancing pattern to it. I would say is the same amount of light, yet it kind of bounces around within it with like a stronger dancing light. It's almost like fairy fire inside the radius of the torch.
Okay. Well then, in that case, as we move forward, Renwick would probably stay towards the front. That way he could utilize his dark vision.
All right.
Looking up at Biddy, Ketri will almost very cautiously but encouragingly speak to her. Ketri is very confident we'll find sister.
I appreciate that, Ketri. That means a lot.
Is friend Biddy okay?
Friend Biddy is not okay. But I have a good group around me. So it'll be okay.
It's not okay, but it will be okay. It's
Yes.
not okay, but it will be okay. So it's okay to not be okay.
Until you're okay.
Until you're okay. So you're not okay, but Ketri will help you to be okay.
Thanks, Ketri.
You'll see Ketri kind of position the log a little bit forward and over on the right side where Biddy's been sitting, so that way more light shines in your area, giving you a little bit more vision towards these footsteps.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would suggest that like Ketri and Biddy would be in the back since they're the now tallest,
Yeah.
as I should be. But is there anything that we could potentially see from this height, this brightness, just surrounding us as we walk?
There is a general haze within the Fae.
Is
It's
there a
hard
haze
to
that would feel
see
familiar? Oh,
as far as you want to. It's limited to about really 50 feet when you're trying to look far into the forest. With your head down and on the trail, you can see for a little bit longer, maybe out to about 80 to 100. It is dense vegetation, and it is confusing to identify familiar spots. There's a level of
hearing?
trickery that's there. What about hearing?
like are there noises that would be concerning, or are they just normal Feywild kind of sounds that we've been hearing?
I've only been here for a little bit. Sounds the same as it has before.
Okay.
Walking slightly behind Renwick, but ahead of Ketri and Bitty, Zanryn is going to be tracing sigils through the air in front of him with his dark eye in hand. And it almost looks like cooperatively his two astral arms are doing the same. And one of them eventually sort of disappears off into the edge as I use this moment while we're walking to cast Find Familiar. And as I do so, I whisper a name psychically into the air. Imorganath Vash. And another owl, Vash, appears on one of the astral arms. Not an owl my size, normal-sized psychic owl. Takes a quick nod.
Visible to all?
This is visible to all of you.
Ooh.
and it sort of floats up and perches on top of Ketri's head. It sort of looks up at you, Bitty. And you don't hear words, you don't hear anything verbal in languages you can or can't understand, but it radiates a sense of assurance in your direction. It has completely piercing, staring eyes. It almost looks as though it won't ever blink. And then it flies away and literally disappears into the trunk of a tree. It looks as though it's phased through it.
Zanryn, what was that?
Family help. There's,
You've always been able to do that.
I didn't always have good connections with my family, I guess, but, Vash will take a look. Hell, they'll all be taking a look if they can. Fae's a tricky place. Sometimes the trees lie. It's worth taking a look, taking a peek. And at very least, if nothing through there, we can have extra eyes in the sky. No different than before.
All right. What's Brom doing?
Brom's just been with you the entire time. We'll have a it's been Brom and Yale have been by your side during all of this, just listening. Zanryn, Renwick, you are our navigators. Survival check from you, Zanryn. Survival check for you, Renwick.
Okay.
Oh boy. All right. I think I might throw a D8 on that. Yeah, I'll do that. There we go.
21 and a 14. Zanryn, using your familiar to scout from up above. The fog is thick. And it's hard to ascertain information beyond tree to tree. However, when you dip down, you're able to follow the tracks as well. Renwick's torches seem to dissipate this fey fog, increasing a bit of your distance that you can see. It's almost as if you have your own little personal bubble as you move through these woods. Tracking these footprints further into the fey, they begin to get larger. You see claws where it was more of just a boot. The stride gets longer. And then it comes to a stop. And you can see that footprints go right and left. One leading into the Seelie Court, one leading into the Glooming Court. Ketri.
Yes.
The Fey pact that you've made with the Elder Tree pulls at you to deposit another acorn further into the forest. If you do so, I will need you to roll another D100.
Ketri will hold out the acorn and look up at Betty.
What are you doing?
Ketri made a promise.
For what? To hold an acorn?
To plant and grow.
Do you feel like you need to plant it now?
Ketri is going to do this. Maybe more magic. And
All right.
Ketri will go ahead and place that in the ground and then step back, trailing behind that group again, but walking backwards to keep an eye on that particular seed once again.
D100.
$14.
The seed goes into the ground and immediately sprouts up a massive oak tree. As it takes its space, it's the size of the tree ant that you ran into in the first place.
Hearing that, Betty would turn her head. What's that noise?
Ketri has a plant. It's very big.
It's another tree. Everybody stop, 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 stop.
Heads or tails? Ketri.
Oh, great. I don't have a tail, so let's go with heads. Gotta go with what I've got.
Fair logic. I mean, you know.
Right? Work with what I've got. This may make me lose my head, so might as well put my bets on it.
Heads.
Yay!
Is it good? Are we celebrating?
Thank you, little one.
Ketri is happy to help and will again pet the face of this being.
Thank you.
Ketri is friend to trees.
Ketri is
And with
evidently friend to trees.
replicating that old oak, your Fey Pact is complete. If heads or tails, whether it was chaotic or chaotic evil or good.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, fuck.
Ketri made another friend.
How many acorns do you have?
He's more than 20, because Betty had a pick from them last episode.
Yeah.
I believe the answer is yes.
Yes. Yes. Well,
My abdomen full.
yeah, I would
chest
put it
cavity.
around
18.
60 to 80. But this is, I would say only 30 of them come from the Fae.
All right. You have 28 Feywild acorns still.
Oh, good.
They
Okay.
are still as magical as the other ones were, but you are not compelled to keep the Fey Pact if you choose. It's no longer pulls at your strings.
I should not be trusted with these. Thank you, good tree. And Ketri will pet the tree. And Ketri will lean down. Keep an eye on our backs.
That I can do, little one.
Thank you. Now sleep. And Ketri will move to close their eyes.
Before you do that, Ketri.
Ketri wakes them and will open their eyes. That's what you wanted. Not yet.
What, little one?
Terribly sorry, old friend. If I might ask just a small inquiry. A friend of ours was taken from us. And I know you may well have been catching some well-deserved shut-eye, but I don't suppose you saw anyone tall, terribly, bit gangly looking, pulling a shadow behind them that wasn't theirs.
It looked like me.
I was just created. I know nothing of what you
False.
ask, but
No! Ketri knows trees. Trees connect. You grow and you talk. You talk to trees. You talk to neighbor tree, and Ketri will pat another tree on its side.
don't you put your hands on me.
And Ketri will actually be really caught off guard by this.
I've seen
Catch
you
you.
meandering through this forest.
Ketri is looking for sister.
I don't care for your sister. It's a grumpy old maple tree.
Ketri does.
But in exchange for your information,
What do you want?
please spread more acorns. Zanryn, you are now underneath a Fey pack for asking a tree for knowledge. You are compelled to also...
If this one's chaotic evil, do they fight?
Yeah.
No, I'm just grumpy. Get your feet off my sap.
Sorry.
Zanryn is going to reach out for a handful of acorns from Ketri.
Here. And Ketri's going to give you 8.
Duly noted.
Remember, friends do everything, and family does anything.
Indeed. And should any of your friends that you might make or yourself find any information, please consider it my side of our little bargain here. I will happily tend and spread to new growth, but you need to help us find our friend if you can. And if you can't right now, you need to make sure that you're looking out for us and helping. After all, tit for tat.
What does new friend look like?
The new friends that I am referencing in particular would be the new trees that he's making, but I presume that the tree is asking for information on who they're looking for. So in this instance would be Betty. Yeah. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and point to Bitty. Well,
Yeah,
they,
looks like me, but more ethereal.
Noted.
Thank you.
He's not gonna find anything.
Don't listen to him. It's fine.
Do they have teeth?
No, it's just a, it's like a large enough hole that like a raccoon could crawl into.
Sorry, I had to. You would just hear her.
I can't believe that's what the roll was for.
Sorry to waste it.
That's fantastic. That's 10 out of 10.
Biddy has never been more aware of her actual size than she has in the Feywild. She is very consumable. That's why she has not left Ketri.
Safe. It's safe.
Well, it looks like we're at a crossroads. Sealy Court or Glooming Court?
Don't come over here, please. We could use less of you.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but that choice isn't up to you or me.
Less.
What are you gonna do with all those torches anyway?
Look for things. And yes, it's a good point. What do you mean less? Have people passed through here recently? Good catch, by the way, Becca. Fucking great. Look.
No more knowledge for free.
No more knowledge for free, but hey,
What do you
we'll
want?
go through and we'll remove them.
I want you to take your flames and leave. No, you can't have any maple syrup.
Ketri already has some on foot.
Give it back.
Resisting the urge to kick the tree to give it back.
Give me back my syrup.
I will
That sap is not yours.
gently wipe my foot on the tree's face instead to give the syrup back.
They mean no disrespect.
Ketri is giving.
Well, looks like we know our heading.
Roots
Ketri.
extend out and cover up the footprints.
Now,
Ketri
listen,
will look
friend. It's a little uncalled for, but more
Wait,
importantly,
both sets?
oh yeah, this is actually a
they're going
valid
down to
question.
different
No, just the
ways.
sets that go into the glooming court.
So are they telling us that it's the other way?
I think they're obscuring the way that it actually is. Because they said the hint that they gave was that more people passed through recently. And if we're following those tracks, we're probably looking the correct one. The tree's being
in the Feywild.
the tree's being a massive dick, basically. it's just
Follow your path.
now, friend. That's no reason. Come. How about this? If we simply go that way, clear them out for you, and then we can be gone from there, and then no one will be there to disturb you. Simple as that, isn't it? It's not even a pact we'd need to make. It's just something we're doing anyway. Passing through.
Don't trust you.
Oh, I'm sure you don't, but you don't need to. We're going to do
What
it
were you
anyway.
going to say, Renwick?
I was just wondering if we could, what we might do to be able to pass this way, as Renwick is going to motion, walking over to where the roots are covered, but he's going to be motioning with his torch.
Don't you dare. I have friends. I have friends too.
We do too. That's why we need help.
You threaten me?
Oh, sorry, no threat. As he pulls back the...
Int-
He just wants him to know he has a fistful of fire.
Intimidation check advantage.
But he holds hers out too.
I don't know if
Put that away.
was a dit.
Oh
I guess I drop it.
How have you done this?
What are the odds?
Have you been
Oh!
talking to Adam again? Have you been talking to Adam?
Mudcat is the imposter. He is not real.
That's my quota for the
You
year.
took her. You're trying to cover up our path.
Happened?
Double that one, I feel like I trip and set the whole forest on fire.
Someone pinch me. This isn't real. I know this isn't real. This doesn't happen.
Sorry, there's water between us.
This treant is consumed by the blue flame.
That was a mistake.
Renwick!
I
And
apologize.
it's roots that stick out and the sap.
I grab my hat and try to put the flames out by fanning it.
Oh
Is-
God, Renwick.
You set the front of the glooming forest ablaze.
but it's not consuming them, right? Because it's magical.
It's not, but they are wreathing in pain.
So they're just on fire for 24 straight hours. Not dying.
Awful. Wow.
The Bible talks about this with hell. It'll be over soon.
Can I?
What?
I cast mending.
Can I try to? It's magical fire. Can I maybe try to cast like a counter spell or something to?
Smell it.
Does the spell is
It
magic?
is rapidly spreading through the front of the forest.
Oh my fucking god.
Try an acorn? I don't know.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I don't know either. But this also isn't a good idea.
Acorns don't like fire.
Does
Oh,
this
God.
free up the path and also
Oh, wow.
can we see better?
Way to stay on point.
Now there's a massive forest fire, so it is way worse.
Ooh.
Can I see?
So there's no way I can counterspell this.
You can try.
I'll try.
Double nat.
I'll
This would
try
not be
to dispel
counterspell. This would be
Dispel?
dispel magic. Yes.
I don't have dispel magic, which was why I was asking if I could try to counterspell it.
You didn't come prepared.
Oh, Nikes.
Yale?
Hold on, you leveled up. You could change one of your spells out.
That's true.
Not now.
I know.
Too late.
Oh.
Oh god.
Can
No.
I instead?
No. I would like to use my action
terribly
to
sorry,
stop his action.
No.
I don't-
Can I? Hold on. These trees are at least a couple of them around me. Can I cast? Hold on. Can I? If I cast mental prison on them and made them feel like they're not burning down, can I do that?
How long does mental prison last?
You know what? It's only a minute, I think.
Oh.
That's enough to get away.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Never
Cast
mind.
it 24 hours, minutes time.
I don't have that many spells left.
Yeah, just
Dang it.
upcast.
Braum has dispel magic.
Okay.
Oh.
Am I the only one that has dispel magic?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, bother.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Oh.
8th level spell right here.
No, unless it comes from Yale.
A
I
whole
don't know.
forest.
Yale does not have that.
Oh, fuck.
Playing Renwick can still help. Somehow pulling Jacob moves.
To
Burning
be honest,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Does dispel magic have an upcast?
I don't think it does. I think it just dispels any magical. Like it just works or it doesn't.
Reach spell,
That's
4th
it.
level or higher. Yada yada yada. When you cast a spell at 4th level, automatically ends the effects. All right, here we go. I'm going to cast. How many spell slots? I'm going to cast my 7th level spell.
And then we stop for the night.
We've done enough.
Yeah. He's still trying to fan out the flames with his hat. This was an accident. One moment.
All right. This is ridiculous. This kind of magic that you got from a treant. We're gonna go in here and look. All right. Would have that. So 6 plus. All right. 16 is our roll here.
Advantage.
This is our DC. This is our DC on this sucker. And because it is Feywild, it is advantage. Weird. Didn't keep the higher. Oh, I needed to do 2 DC. That would have been what I need to enter in. 25, 32.
I don't know if those are still meant to be private, but they are still private.
Renwick very upset about this situation. Me, on the other hand, very pleased with how things are rolling out.
Brom spell attack. I got a 14. All right, I'm gonna burn a advantage card. That's for sure. I don't have an advantage card.
I don't either. I can't send you one.
I do. Take mine.
I will take it. Just burn it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Poor choice of words, but okay.
Burn it. Oh, dang.
We can't get away from it, can we?
Nope. Nope.
Can't get away from it. All right, 2d4, 2d20 plus 14. An advantage. Need a 32. Come on.
Can you
All right.
inspo that?
D10.
Oh, fuck. Phew.
35. Brom and Yale both concentrate on this blue flame that has swept through the glooming court. And the screams as all of our torches, with just a giant gust of wind. And unfortunately, your log, Ketri.
No. No. I lose it. Okay, that's fair. Ketri looks sad.
These trees staring down, looking at themselves, expecting to be charred. Quite trickery.
You like that in the Feywild, right? Haha, it was a joke. Pranked you. Haha.
And you can see them pull back, and the footprints open back up as they figuratively cross their arms as they have been fooled.
Is that good?
Yes.
It seems seems everything has worked out in our favor. Then maybe we should go.
Yes, let's go. Let's leave right now before anything else happens.
Wait, but which path?
The path that was just revealed to us.
I also like that path.
Are you heading into the glooming court?
Whichever one they just uncovered.
Yeah, that's the side.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
No longer with the nice bubble. The fog intermingles between all of you as you take your steps into the forest. Zanryn. Burning a hole in your pocket. You feel it's time to drop an acorn as you all step into the glooming forest.
Charred ground is good for fresh growth, I guess. Hesitantly reach into it, and I make an effort to throw it to the side so that it is somewhat away from the group. D100?
D100.
31. Wait, hang on. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Don't mind me.
No, not the flames again. Not the flames.
You're kidding me.
As a blue campfire produces itself where the acorn is at.
It's controlled. It's controlled.
Please tell me it's controlled. Is it burning things down, or are we?
No, it's
back out.
It's
Can we light 'em up?
100%. Light all
Relight
your,
my torch.
you can relight your shit again. It's a controlled campfire.
Wow.
Light it up and let's get out of here.
Let's move on. And no threatening trees with these, unless we intend to leave the Fae forever and ever.
Ketri will go ahead and light log on fire.
And your bubble returns no longer with disadvantage on your survival check as you launch further into the forest. One more survival check. Renwick and Zanryn.
Okay, gotcha.
This is very Fae on brand.
Oh my god, you got
Oh my! 3?
There's something broke with Foundry in it.
What is happening?
He's out. Does he just
That's it.
die at this point?
Yeah.
I'm washed up.
He's already dead.
I'm retiring from D&D.
You can't pull over any farther.
I'm just done. That's it.
We all
Had a
knew
good
this
run.
moment would come. We just didn't think it would be so soon. We got to move him into the D&D equivalent of the villages down in Florida. It's over.
Just Hey, listen, had a good run, but
It's over for you.
yeah, should have quit while I was in my prime.
Your D&D career is now over.
It's over up until the point at which RoBear says, "Roll a nat 20 or you die."
Only thing left to do for me is to join the podcast circuit and talk about how things used to be.
I mean, it's at least still the itty bitty critty committee. It's just a
Yeah.
critical failure. You're fine.
The wrong kind of crits.
Wrong.
But it is a
Put it all
critty.
upside
I do
down.
roll nothing but crits.
At this point, yeah.
Now descending into the even darker autumn woods. Zanryn, you're able to keep up with the footprints proper. But now it's starting to get a little swampy. As more decay fills the forest floor and a weight of the darkness inside this forest looms. You all turn around and you look back from where you came from. And you no longer see the spring court. Surrounded now only in the darkness of the autumn wood. Footprints now becoming very hard to track through the leaves in the swamp. What do you do next?
Before continuing on with the trek in the direction of everything, Zanryn's gonna really quickly turn around to Biddy. Hey, sorry, one sec. This will be a little bit odd, but I promise this is nothing new. I'm gonna
What?
place one hand on your shoulder, and I'm gonna cast Protection from Good and Evil. Feywild is tricky, and right now we need someone with a really clear head And we need some way of understanding everything to do with Betty. And I don't know when we find them, but assuming we are on the right path, if we do, things will play tricks on you. It's the nature of this place.
I don't have a clear head. I'm the least clear-minded person right now.
This will help. They may try and target you because you're linked to Betty.
I
Just
appreciate
another layer of
the
protection.
sentiment. Thank you.
It's not that I don't have faith. It's just that they have your other side. I don't know what this
Trust
does,
me, I
but
know. I feel it.
you can understand the dark pull. Just remember, sometimes it's going to be her and sometimes it's not. You'll be able to discern the difference now. As with that, any Fey creature will have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and you can't be charmed or frightened by a Fey.
Sick.
So long as I hold my concentration. And so long as we don't plane shift.
It's a
Turning
good
around.
call.
I don't suppose in all your times you've happened to wander in this part of the Feywild, have you there, Brom?
I don't know much about the Autumn Court. I've always been in the Sealy.
Hmm. Can I check in with my familiar to see if there's anything else that can be seen from up top?
Oh yeah, are they still on my head?
Oh no, they're gone.
Okay, cool.
They like went into the tree.
Hmm.
You check in on your familiar. Fog is even denser in this area. There are no assistance from up above.
Vash, return for now. It's too dense up there. Help me an extra pair of eyes down here for the time being. As I call them back.
They return.
For now, our best bet is just to keep following those footprints as best we can. It'll get a lot trickier and a lot denser, but it's all we can do. We've just got to keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, maybe after you this time.
Yeah, sure. Sorry,
Before
bud.
Renwick trips and burns down the rest of the forest.
At this point, it might improve our odds for all we know. So, like...
I mean, if you burn it all down, you'll be able to see.
Yeah, exactly. No more forests. Yeah. Can literally see the forest for the trees. Ha 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 ha. Let's not actually do that. Ooh,
Oh.
Ooh.
pretty. Oh, this is a great map.
This is the benefit of our lovely map makers creating splash art.
Ah.
Love it. Seas is awesome. Zanryn, you're taking over complete control of navigation. You will roll with advantage.
Okay. This is still survival checks, I take it?
Yes.
All right. And here's the advantage roll. Ugh. 16's okay, but I feel like I need to burn a d6 on this just to keep going because we're in that worst part. Yeah. 19.
Tracks disappear.
What's happening? Where are they going?
Well, we were lucky to get this far. Feywild is very much always trying to play tricks on you and always trying to obscure your way.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know where to go now?
Sometimes things have a way of working themselves out. Don't worry for the moment. We just need to keep looking.
Is friend worried? Ketri will ask Biddy.
Yeah, friend is very worried.
Can Ketri give friend anything to help? Maybe a shield. Does friend need a shield?
Hearing this and feeling her emptiness, she would feel as if an extra layer of something of some form would be helpful. Yeah, Ketri, that would be nice, actually.
When Ketri feels like something is missing, Ketri can make something. And almost just very abruptly stopping right there in the spot. Friends, wait, Ketri must build.
What?
Ketri will build you something. No, Ketri will be very good at this.
Oh.
And you'll see for a hot second, like almost collapsing onto this ground, Ketri will just land cross-legged, now pulling at small pieces of roots and moss and leaves, and even from within Ketri, they'll open this chest piece and they'll pull out little metal components and even pieces of their own pinky fingers. The joints to build it and to connect it, to bring it all together. Ketri will make something. It will just take a few minutes. Maybe. And
Okay, well, let me down.
oh yes, Ketri will kind of face first into the ground, so it's only like a half step for you down.
Like an ostrich.
Yes, very. Yeah.
She would slide down and hit the ground with a little pat. Thank you,
Renwick.
Ketri.
Renwick rushes over when Ketri starts this. Well, you didn't tell us you were an artisan. As he starts watching you craft whatever it is.
Ketri can build things all the time. Biddy. What makes Biddy feel safe?
Oh, God.
Ketri will
obviously
make
having
some.
my echo. What?
Ketri cannot make an echo.
I know.
What does friend think of when they think of strong or something brave or something that will protect friend? That's what friend needs right now, right?
Right. Something strong, brave. And within her mind's eye, a picture starts to paint. As the cool of a dark evening's starry night sky, of an unseen moon canopying over the crackling of a fire, feasting on the eclectic group of branches, twigs, leaves, bark, and nature alike that sit within it, as it illuminates two backlit figures sitting in the sand on a water bank in Waterdeep. After dealing with Jen and Ifriti in the now burnt arbor before taking leave from Lucius, the crew would have head out to an inn just a stone's throw away from the water, and as Nelson, Zanryn, Jacob, Brom, and Reggie took to their dreams. Biddy, sitting upon a low, smooth stone near the fire, occasionally leaning in to rub her hands together to warm herself up a bit, could be heard talking in hushed tones, not in a secretive way, but just in a tone as to not wake the people in the town. She would use the strength in her arms to push herself up from the stone as she stood and took a few steps over to the figure that was next to her and to sit down. The posture of this figure is a little slumped, looking down with ears weakly flopping to their sides, and as Biddy sat, she'd place an arm around the back of this figure to console. Toff, I wouldn't pay Jacob any mind in that regard. Of course you're not allowed to of course you're allowed to eventually enjoy another party. He's just hot-headed and needs time to calm down. We're all alive and together, and that should be all that matters.
He's always just so mad at me all the time, and I'm just really trying my hardest, I promise.
I know, and you're doing a great job, as she says, patting and really just gripping the side of your shoulder, kind of how a family member would to encourage you. You're doing your best, and that's what's important.
Why doesn't he see it that way?
I don't know. But that's not your fault, okay?
I'm just trying to do what I think is right. Am I not doing that?
What is right to Toff? Do you have dreams and aspirations to who you want to be?
I want to be strong, and I want to have fun. I want to open a toy store that's called Toff's Toys. And
I like that.
I want to have a story told about me. I want people to hear the story of Tough Toffee. No, that's bad. Not a good. Something really cool though, so it sounds awesome, and when people hear it, they go, wow. And I'd like everyone to be able to hear that story. I'd want all my friends to hear it. Well, I guess you guys would probably be in it. I'd want my mom to make sure she could hear it.
I'm sure she would.
Some of the kids that I used to see in those towns. That one guy who had made a really nice snack for me whenever we'd go visit in town. And, well, I guess maybe my dad too.
You know, you've never told us about your dad.
Apparently,
Your mom.
he was really strong. My mom was stronger, but that's because that's what she said. So, she was really nice. And she wasn't mean.
She sounds like a good mom.
She was really good at hide and go seek.
Oh, yeah?
She was very good at it. And she taught me how to be really good at it too. And oh, I'll tell you, here, if we ever have to play hide and go seek.
Voice down,
I'm
you're
sorry.
getting a little loud.
If you ever have to play hide and go seek and you need to try to find me so that way we can win, just always look for the flowers. That's how you can always find me.
Why the flowers? You
Oh,
don't
my
blend in,
mom
you know
loves
that,
those.
right?
Well, if you ever need to know where someone is, that's the game my mom and I played. If something or a stranger was coming to play and mom said I need to go play hide and go seek to make sure she still always knew where I was, is I had to hide by a flower.
It almost sounds like your mom was cheating.
She's not a cheater. That's not fair.
I don't know, Toff.
And Toff will kind of move the skull a little bit to behind his body a little bit. She's not a cheater. You can't say that.
All right. Sorry, Mom.
She's just very clever. We came up with rules like that all the time, so that way we would always win. Didn't matter if there were other kids playing, or... Well...
What's wrong?
Well... I was hiding. That was the last thing we did together. She told me that we were gonna play hide and go seek. Cause some friends of hers might be coming in from the city. And so I was hiding. But she didn't come find me.
I think your mom did the best thing that she thought she could. To hide you from some of the cruelty of the world, and I'm sorry. But that's also why it's important that you realize that the actions that you can do can have consequences. Think of it like, if you want to protect us, you tell us to go to the flowers, right?
Right. Then I can always find you.
Exactly. So it'd be like that.
So sometimes I should go hide to the flowers?
If you want, but try not to leave us. At least let us know where you are.
Okay.
And Biddy's gonna reach up and kind of pat your head where you have your beholder hat on.
I got it kind of dirty.
That's okay. It fits your head very nicely.
But it's not supposed to be dirty. It's supposed to be really nice. It looks great on me.
It does look great on you.
Can you hold on to it so when I get dirty or get blood on it?
Yes, I can hold on to it from you.
Thanks. But I want to make sure I can wear it again. Like next time we go into like a city or we get to go eat in a restaurant, I want to look really cool.
Of course, I'm not going to take that away from you, but I'll keep it safe.
When I wear it, they always make sure to ask what I want to drink, and then I get my glass of milk earlier.
That's actually really smart, Toff. Does Toff hand it to Biddy?
Yes.
She would take it, and considering it's a hat, I'm assuming it's more malleable, and she would have folded it and put it in the bottom of her bag so that things could sit atop it. All right, it's safe with me, and you let me know when you want it.
Biddy, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Did you ever have to hide anything that was special to you?
Yeah, I did.
Did you keep it safe?
But it was only after getting yelled at.
You got yelled at? Who yelled at you?
Betty and I got in a lot of trouble. Well, one of the elders in our shire. Well, he didn't like something that we brought back at some point, and so...
Was it a bug?
No, it wasn't a bug.
Oh.
It was a book.
You got in trouble for a book?
Yeah, I don't know why either. But we kept it in our bag over a horse. Did I tell you I used to own a horse?
How big was it?
It was pretty big. Bigger than average size.
I bet it was like 12 tans tall.
It was exactly that. But yeah, we had to hide this book. Because we didn't know what pull it had on people after our elder was terrified of it. However, someone did steal it, so I didn't do a very good job.
I bet you've gotten better at hiding things.
Oh, absolutely. I'm still hiding this feather from Nelson. She says,
He doesn't know, does he?
Takes it out. No, he has no idea, and I cannot tell him.
I'm really short, so I get to see where he's missing it all the time because he doesn't wear pants.
I'm sorry.
I
you
won't
have to
tell
see
him,
that
though.
time.
You know, Betty, if you ever need to hide anything, you can always ask me for help. I haven't told Nelson, so you know I'm really good at keeping secrets.
I'll be sure to tell you the things that I need you to keep secret.
Fine.
You got
Can I get
this.
one secret from you at least? What's something that you really want, maybe? How about that? If you could have anything in the world,
That's a big question. If there's anything in the world that I would want,
yeah.
it's
What do
to
you-
make sure you get your story told.
Come on, that's my
You're
dream.
like our god bunny. Everybody needs to hear about that in the future.
What's yours, though?
That is mine.
We have the same dream, then, I guess.
That's a good way to put it. We have the same dream.
Hey, Biddy, I've got another question.
I've got another answer for you.
What happens to dreams if they don't come true?
You know,
Look-
I haven't thought about that much. She says, and she would remove her arm from Toff and just sitting next to him, just fold her hands into her lap. But regardless of how long they take, sometimes dreams just change. And that's okay. You just maneuver that. Because we change as beings, right?
I'm trying. I think I've gotten a little taller.
Stand up, let me see.
And Toff will position himself just enough, lifting his heels off the ground just a little bit, hoping that it's not being seen, stretching his ears up super tall.
Betty would stand up next to him. Well, with the height of those ears, I will say you've grown, for sure.
Is because I'm getting stronger and better at things.
You are one of the strongest people I know. And one of the best.
You know, Biddy, you're pretty good too.
I'm just good at being around other people who are stronger and can protect me.
That's not true at all.
I mean, it's kind of true.
You're really strong. How did you get so strong?
Traveling? With
On
my
your
sister.
horse? Oh.
Yeah. I don't think I ever told you that I had a sister. At least not
Was she-
officially.
Was she really strong?
Oh, she was so strong. One of the strongest. Honestly, she would take care of me most of the time. She was...
What?
She was like... Don't tell him I said this. She was like Brom.
Brom?
Yes, like Brom.
Oh.
She was also a cleric.
Oh.
And she was a really good one.
I thought you meant your sister had a beard.
No, but that would have been funny.
Was your sister a really good cleric too?
One of the best. I mean, hey, I'm still here, right? She took good care of me.
Where's your sister now?
And Biddy would look up at the water and just kind of flick her hand, and her echo would spawn. She's right here. So she's with me in a different way. Just like your mom, as she points at your skull, is with you in a different way.
Oh. Oh. Toff will kind of pull his ears back and hold out a paw. It's nice to meet you. I'm Toff.
She reaches her echo reaches her hand out and places it atop your paw because she can't exactly grab it. And just kind of lays it there. And we'll wait for you to do the motion of shaking a hand as she'll mirror it.
You should know your sister's really strong and also my best friend. And also she's probably the coolest person in the world.
Oh, Toff, stop. That's very nice.
You're not supposed to hear that. I was whispering it to her.
You're not a very good whisperer.
I'm sorry, I'm not a very good whisperer.
Her echo would just smile and nod at you.
So, that's a good thing, right? Toff will turn back to Biddy. You still have your sister?
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. We're always together. We can't be separated.
That would really hurt, huh?
Tremendously. But she's always here, and your mom's always here, so everything is fine. And we'll be able to tell the stories of all of our battles together.
You promise?
I promise.
Just remember, when you tell the stories, you gotta make the sound effects too, because if not, then the story's not as good.
God. Oh, I'll do my best, Toff. I cannot promise that. I'm not very good at sound effects.
It'll make it better. You gotta go like, boom!
You can tell that part then.
Okay.
You're excellent at that, and maybe we won't have to fight when she looks at the open water one time. Maybe we can sail away.
Oh,
Just enjoy time.
I would love that. Do you think we could get a boat sometime? I've never actually been out in the water like that before.
Yeah, I think we could get a boat sometime. Might be a while, but we do have all the money in the world, basically.
That would be really awesome. We could get a really cool sailboat with really pretty sails, and then we could go out and we could see all the water and the ripples and the fish, and then we would live happily ever after.
That's right. We'll live happily ever after. And with that, this just fades. And you could see Biddy just kind of sitting there nervously twiddling her thumbs as she's thinking how to answer this to Ketri. And she looks up to him even though he is more at her level. Can you make it bunny-shaped? Perhaps. I don't know if that's possible, but that's one of the strongest things I can think of.
Ketri is not afraid of bunnies, but Ketri can make
I'm
one.
glad.
Big ears?
Very big ears.
Ketri can find big ears.
And as you guys do that, I'll let you guys take your break. Gorgeous scene.
Transported back to a really happy time, man.
I love you, Becca.
I love you. Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all are killing me.
You burnt Lockie's mac and cheese.
Oh, damn. Oh. Cyphus, you should continue watching from where you picked up. I will leave it at that. Just as an FYI.
Nothing but self-loathing over here.
I'm still getting over. First of all getting over that scene, but also getting over the triple nat one. It's like this is our Mercury's in retrograde, basically. Like, you know, this is this opposite day over here.
But the Fae fuckery has provided, though. That's what's. It's maybe the most Fae thing ever.
Yeah, honestly. Like, God, wow. I'm totally stunned. Also, the moment you said you are taking over navigation, scariest moment of my life. Because I was like, it's one of these nights. This is the kind of thing where we would be in some serious trouble.
That's right, Radio. You put the mercury in the Gatorade. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right. That right there is just what we call Feywild tonic water. It's fine. Tastes about the same. Unless you mix it with something, in that case it's fine, but yeah.
Biddy now has a beholder's hat.
Hey.
Oh.
The most fashionable beholder's hat.
It was so hard not to cry just
You're
from Sam.
Killing me. I want to go. Don't get me wrong when I say it, I'm really happy every single week when we do an episode, but I want to go back. I want to go back in time to that point when we were just fucking around in water deep.
I know. The easier days. They were hard, but they were easier.
They were real hard, but I'd take God brutality all the time over nonsense. Like, over Fey nonsense.
I'd do anything to get Toff back.
Man, if only we had that fucking... If only we had that genie again. Right?
Yeah.
Fucking one wish now would be a very quick answer from everyone. Oof.
Hindsight.
Yep. That's the joy of hindsight.
I'm so proud of Becca. I know it's probably hard.
Yeah, seeing all of that getting pulled into the scene, I was like, whoa, okay. Because that's the second time now, and it's, yeah. I'm just very glad that it was a very happy scene. You know? Like, no pressure, no combat situation riding on it. No.
It was just some closure that I think was necessary for us.
Just really beautiful.
Thank you.
You did great. I'm so proud of you both. Killing me over here. Okay. Stone Cold, Zanryn Visage. Yep, we got this.
Zanryn being stone cold win.
Shit, I've lost the path. Yeah, no, me being stone cold without emotion? Never. Perpetually bemused or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
You like how I threw in a little moment just to trash talk Jacob?
Yeah. That was the whole goal.
I was like, I didn't get to yell at him whenever he left, so.
When Toff yelled, I half thought about just screaming at you.
Just wherever you are.
Shut the fuck up. From inside the inn.
You can hear him in the distance.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
You know, that whole fucking time, there was the inkling of a thought in the back of my head. It's like, if the perfect moment arrives, and there is a moment of an orange pass, as in an angel passes, and the perfect sentence presents itself for me to say something, I would have said something in a conversation with someone else in the other room that you would have picked up on psychically. It would have been like the insert. But no, it was perfect. Needed no alteration, needed nothing from anybody else. You guys did incredible.
I want to give so much props to Sam on this. Just an amazing lead to follow through. I adore Biddy as a character and an emotional, complex individual. I'm so excited to see how you continue to build off of her, because this is beautiful every step of the
You're
way.
gonna make me cry.
It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
No, it's easy whenever you're at a table with great role players and people you can trust in those moments of difficulty that you invest in. It's nice.
Yeah.
And you did well. I hope you're good. I know it's hard to dig deep into our Toff, but I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You told a little bit more of his story.
Where we get those moments. It's always better told with friends.
Hmm.
Isn't that how we understand ourselves best? Through the relationships we have?
Yeah.
Why you gotta be hitting me with shit like this? I need to write that down. I don't have enough room in my quote.
Don't worry, I have plenty of other stupid things to add in there, so. Gotta balance that out. Yeah.
Stop it. It's like I was able to control it during the scene.
Every time you react, I have I'll even every time Ketri says something stupid, I'll be keeping it together until I see you all making those faces, and I'm like, dang it, I can't.
Ketri's always saying something stupid.
Oh, that's true.
This
I'm a-
episode for Ketri.
Fount of
So
inspiration
good.
of stupid quotes.
The one-liners have been iconic.
I was waiting for some tree bullshit to go down in the Feywild with Ketri, and I'm so fucking glad, because this is literally the perfect dominoes falling.
Listen,
That's
we're
great.
making friends until somebody decided to roll 2 nat ones. Let's not overlook that
worked.
historic marker.
I hate to
worked.
agree,
Yeah.
but it did eventually work. All it cost was a 7th level spell slot.
Listen, I never claimed that I would only roll nat 20s forever, but I think the claim is that I get the job done no matter what.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So if it requires a 1, it requires a 1.
You know,
Or
if
3 of
nothing else, it's one of those moments of sitting there and once again saying, hey, we're not being railroaded into this if a player makes a legitimate choice to push in that direction. And lighting the fire and, setting half the forest on fire is definitely a choice.
Well,
Actually, no, it wasn't
no,
accident.
not
but
really.
yeah,
it was
no.
more of a
Fuck.
more
You
of an
know, never mind.
intimidation gone wrong.
Potentially gone right, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. This was exactly how it was supposed to go.
Just as you said.
Oh, that was way more flammable than I thought it was.
Oh. Funny that. Fire hurt.
Hmm.
Fire bad.
Just a permanent little hell form of torture.
Probably the worst 24 hours that could ever happen to a tree ant.
I did
Mhm.
like the idea of the entire forest just burning for 24 hours. They're just screaming.
Screaming in pain, but yet not
Not burning.
being entirely intact is so fey.
So
It's-
fucking metal. Oh, it's
So
just
it'd become,
what the fuck?
a legendary day in the Fae. They'd talk
The
about
day.
it forever.
The day of the endless fire.
You would have become like an infamous archfey, like, it tortured us for 24 hours. The burn! The burn!
For a day and a night, the blue flames licked just like the fires of the river of Flagenfoss itself. And when we came out the other side, it tricked us.
This is just step 1 of many on my journey to become a lich.
That tracks.
True.
All part of a very complex ritual.
Step 1, murder a forest.
And capture the screams in a jar. That's the important bit. You need the screams. All
Screams
the
in a
whole
jar.
forest was wasted. Oh man.
That's magical, though. Screams of trees.
Yeah. Totally fitting.
Magical or terrifying?
Both. That's going to be pretty powerful
Not
either
mutually
way.
exclusive, right?
Yeah.
Picking back up with no footprints. Trying to find your way.
Kedri is done. Here, we can move forward. And presented before you now, Biddy, is a small, almost metal-like stomach or torso area with little wooden feet, a round wooden face with acorns, fey acorns, 2 of them, for eyes, and giant leafy ears. It is very effective, as Ketri is going to pass along their steel defender to you.
Oh.
Thank you, Ketri. This was very nice, and it looks just like someone I know.
You can call it whatever you'd like. It'll answer. It won't talk. I forgot to make a mouth.
That's okay. I appreciate it. I'll have to think of a name. She says, because she's not sure if she wants to speak his name out loud. But she nods, and you see her just thinking quietly to herself as she looks at this thing. Well, what's our next move? Because we don't know where to go.
I suppose we should keep moving in the direction we were heading. We've already committed this far.
I guess that we have no other lead. That makes sense.
As best I know, but a word on thoughts and feelings in this place. Feywild is dangerous because sometimes it holds up a mirror to what you're feeling and how you are. The most important thing we can do, especially in a place like the Autumn Court, is to keep hope alive. I know it's dark and gloomy here, but don't let that distract you from the reason we came here.
Yeah, you're right. And she looks down at this little steel defender, kind of pats its head. I'm feeling a little bit more hopeful now.
Perfect. It's just what we need. Can I roll something to try and find the tracks again?
No.
Gone. Gotcha.
Can I roll something to feel the pull of my echo?
Mm-hmm.
What would that be?
Arcane. Arcana check.
Great. Not good at that. Okay-ish.
It's tough because you already feel the emptiness inside. It's not something you're used to at all. It's been with you for so long. There's faint reverberations in the direction you're heading, but no clear pathway forward. You know you've chosen right by going into the Glooming Court. But
Well, I
where
know
that
exactly
needle
where
in
we
the
should go.
where that needle is still unknown.
My gut just tells me to keep going this way.
Then we go with your gut.
Yeah, and she would actually walk next to you now, Zanryn. She's kind of holding herself a bit more upright with their flame torch. And the little bunny steel defender hopping beside her.
Zanryn looks down at it. Owls don't smile, but you can definitely see his eyes are the kind of eyes that would smile.
She would smile at him knowingly.
Who's rolling the 1d4?
Oh,
on navigation.
goodness me. I
Biddy
guess I'll
or
do it,
Zanryn?
Since I said
We're going with your
let's go
gut.
this way. 3?
Biddy, you taking the lead. Venturing further into the glooming court. Now pushing far enough to where all identification of footprints are gone in front of you and behind you. Surrounded by the autumn woods in an eerie silence as you've lost track.
How far in did we lose track?
The goal is 2. Without a heading, you guys are lost in the woods.
Zanryn, do you know where we're going? I don't feel so confident about this area.
No, but it's the funny thing about the Feywild. Always gets you at some point. You can get turned around and still be going in the right direction. At a certain point, aye, welcome. It's a realm built on magic.
I don't want to be welcomed. I want to go home.
Ah. We'll get you home. Knowing what Zanryn said earlier about family. Thinks on that. For the moment, let's press on until we get to the point at which we might need to take a moment to rest and think. We don't want to get too tired here.
All right.
Zanryn, are you taking back over navigation?
Up to you, Sam.
I think it would work well with therapy if you took over.
Don't worry. I'll see if I can find us a heading. I'll lead the way.
One D6. Zanryn taking back over. Not knowing whether you're headed the right direction or not. Swamp. Seeming to consume you on all sides now. Water brackish and black up over most of your ankles. Even you begin to feel the weight of hopelessness. The torches begin to flicker. You know this, that time has rapidly passed. They're still lit. But you know more time has passed than what you think.
Ah, there it goes again. Fey time. These won't stay lit for much longer.
But then you stare into that flame long enough, and you see the dancing lights, the bits of fairy fire that gleam through. And looking through that torch is almost like looking through a kaleidoscope that slowly begins to focus. And then you see a clear pathway. And you can see dancing lights and footprints in the distance.
Seeing that and feeling a little focus and new direction, Zanryn's gonna place a hand on Betty's shoulder and then point. Look.
They're back.
There. Careful now. Faye plays tricks on you, but I don't think this is necessarily one of them. Holding up the torch in one hand, Zanryn is going to reach down to the broken part of the blade and instinctively pulls it out. Realizes that it's just a hilt with a broken bit to it. Looks at it for a second and just keeps walking anyway with it in one hand. This way. Stay close, everyone. This might be it.
Biddy picks up her pace.
Opening up into a meadow, you see these swampish steps lead up to a greater fairy ring and a lesser fairy ring. And you see this entity that you've been tracking for the first time in the center of it. Holding this visage of Betty in its hands. You get there just in time. Betty looks over at you, extends her hands out, and the creature dissolves Biddy as she goes into the fairy circle and disappears. Its claws extending back out, and its back begins to boil as shadows pop off the back of it.
Question. With my echo being destroyed, can I reclaim potential?
It's in a different plane of existence.
What?
Ooh.
It has been teleported through this Fey circle.
Oh, God.
There is a greater Fey circle and a lesser Fey circle in front of you. You have but moments as this creature looms and begins taking steps forward with its shadow boils that have rolled off and over its back.
Betty? We have to get her back. Where'd she go?
That thing. It's there.
Obviously it's there.
Well, I guess it's time to cut someone a whole way out. And at that point, those same psychic echoes start flickering around Zanryn as he starts blade singing again, in preparation for what I presume is going to be combat.
What gave it away?
The music mainly.
Right? You know what? If we're taking actions of preparation, I think I have something. Hold on.
Everybody gets one.
Everyone gets one. Ugh. It's one of those, like, I would feel really bad if I didn't use one. That sort of thing. Like, oh no. Do I? Ketri will turn and look at Brom. Friend has always been very important and helpful to making sure all friends stay up. So you have to stay up. And Ketri will cast Warding Bond with Brom. So as long as we stay within 60 feet, you get a +1 to your AC and saving throws, and you have resistance to all damage. But also, every time you take damage, I also take damage. So technically that resistance, it's because I'm eating half of it. We split it.
But like...
Thank you, Ketri.
Ketri and Brom are best friends.
Hashtag bless.
Yes! And Ketri will put their hand out to shake.
I'll give you firm handshakes on that.
Renwick will use Tasha's otherworldly guys and pull those bat wings out. Pull a Master Roshi.
All right. Time to roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
What could go wrong? I've been rolling great all day.
Look, listen, you'll get some 20s here in just a second. The universe will rebalance itself.
Hey!
Manifest it! You manifest it.
Manifesting.
You just had to be in combat.
Precisely. I'm gonna use a relentless. Where are my million relentlesses? There we go, there's one. Yep. When you get a second, RoBear, feel free to reset me.
Reset. 10.2 was your first.
Yep. Hey, that's better.
Oh, avoiding that one.
Yep, just about.
All right.
I would also like to play Relentless.
9.16. You are free to roll again. Oh, much better. Much better.
Yes!
Let's go.
Dang.
Would you like to
narrative
be for real? You want to be top?
No. I want to see how they attack first.
But you got to choose where you're going to go in.
I like where I am.
All right.
So
if you're going to
off to
keep the same spot, I will give you advantage on your first attack.
Sick.
Ooh.
Use that 20.
To note, there is a greater Fey circle, and then there is a lesser Fey circle. The lesser is the much larger one.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Damage.
things are gonna.
We don't know, but I presume we're gonna find out in a bit.
Remember, Ketri is Fae, no magic now. This will be fine.
All right. First one of these shadow boils.
That's their name?
They literally boiled off the back of these things. Is going to float forward. One, two, three, four, five. All right. I'm gonna go left to right. It reaches out with these long, dark tendrils across the lesser Fey circle to you, Ketri.
Oh.
Are all these rolls meant to be private?
Oh no, I've just been on private roll. My bad.
Like,
My bad.
That's all good,
I
don't worry.
imagine this will be great.
Oh God! Oh!
Oh, okay, nat 20. Hit me right off the bat. Yep.
Oh God!
Ketri is not fine. Oh my gosh, that's
Oh,
the
good
max
Lord,
damage
okay.
too.
Damn.
Okay. How much am I taking?
30 points of force damage.
Okay. Wait, nope, I did that wrong.
And you lose 6 strength.
Wait, what does that mean?
Oh. Oh.
So my strength is 20. I'm now to a 14.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Oof.
Oh no,
right.
you got to make the save. I'm sorry. There's the Constitution save. It is at
okay.
it is at disadvantage though, because of the
Okay.
crit now. DC Constitution save, DC 20.
Okay, it is a saving throw. Okay, there's one.
Oh! What the
There you
fuck,
go.
yo!
I'm gonna do another just in case.
But you got to. It's
It's at
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Oh, hell yeah! Get it.
Let's go. All right.
So you don't lose
You-
that 6, right?
I don't. Thank goodness.
You will only lose 2. Or
Okay.
you save. So it was because it was crit. So it goes through. You get half. So it is 3. It is not 6. It is 3.
Okay. All right, so I go from a plus
come on.
5 now to a plus 3. That's still pretty significant.
If you save, if it's not a crit, it doesn't take anything.
Oh, okay. 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 3 off my strength. Done and done.
Yuch.
Glad
So
I
this
saw
is
what
the
they
kind
do
of-
now. What the hell?
End of their
So
turn.
this is the kind of this is the scary game we play now. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Mitros doesn't seem so bad right now, does he?
It's all bad, but yeah, no. It's,
I'll just take up straight up damage from here on out.
man.
Shadowgast art is awesome.
Is it on me now?
Yep, it is your turn.
Okay. I will, let's start. 4th level chromatic orb. I'm gonna twin spell it to hit this one in front of us and also the main Shadowgast here. Sorry, I gotta find it on my sheet. It's gonna be fire damage on this chromatic orb.
And you're aiming at the Shadowgast.
Twin spelling it, so the Shadowgast and then the one that's in front of us.
Cool.
24 hit.
24 will hit.
Okay, let me roll it again just for the other. And 29, I assume it will hit. Okay.
As you throw that chromatic orb into the lesser field, the first one, you need to roll a spell attack, DC 20.
22.
22, it succeeds. The Fey magic in the lesser circle does not change the type.
Okay. Oh. All right.
Roll
so that-
spell attack damage on the second one in the greater circle, disadvantage.
Wait, so I have to roll what?
On the twin spell, the two different orbs that are going out, one is going into the lesser circle, one's going into the greater circle. The greater circle one, you now have to roll your spell attack at disadvantage, DC 20.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay.
Oh,
33.
Oh, monster roll. They both stay fire.
Okay, cool. 30 damage on the first one going to the Shadow Ghast, and then the second one, 32 damage.
Good damage.
nice.
Upcast them. And then I also, because I'm transformed, I have a second attack, so I'm gonna go right in here just to the edge of this circle and stab at it, see what happens. It's a 35 to hit.
35 will hit as well.
Ignore the roll on this. Doing it for the damage. So that'll be 7 points of piercing, and I'll go ahead and throw a green flame blade on there. Which let go.
The flame that hit doesn't seem to do as much damage as you'd hoped. It took 50% inside the lesser circle.
Okay. So that's 13 more fire with that green flame blade on top of the 7 piercing. And
Go ahead
Oh, is
and
it-
roll another spell attack.
okay, spell attack. 31.
31 succeeds. It will be fire damage as well again. The piercing does no damage.
No damage.
Fire does half damage.
Half damage. Okay. Well, the piercing, because I'm transformed, my piercing damage is magical damage. Does that matter?
Roll your spell attack on your piercing.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Whew.
Wow.
23.
23 will succeed. It'll do
Okay.
take half damage on the piercing.
Sick.
Good lord.
Then I will bonus action Hound of Ill Omen. And then, I don't know if it counts as a magical thing, but it'll try to bite anyway. I don't know what the Hound is. It's not gonna work anyway.
Oof.
I don't have any other bonus actions, so that's fine. And that's it.
Let's go. Oh, you guys don't have bars. Let me see. Here we go.
Oh. Glad to know exactly how much trouble we're in.
And they took half damage on the fire for all
Yes.
that.
Yep.
Okay.
He discovered a lot on his turn. Biddy, it is your turn.
I don't like these results. Noticing that magic is what harms them, even if it's a little bit less than usual, she would take out her love's embrace. Oh, what element do I want to do? I don't know how cold affects them yet. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Is this circle, fairy circle? What's it called?
Yeah, face circle, fairy circle. You got the lesser and the greater.
Is it made out of fairy fire?
No, it's not fairy fire, the spell.
Okay. only asking because I was like, ooh, I'll just go with cold then. Opposite.
But you know that it has a chance to change your magical properties inside the Fey rings. But your sword is magical, so you know it's going to do damage.
Yeah, we'll try to hit with we'll use fire. And swing to hit.
All right, where are you moving yourself up to? Are you going up to the Fey ring? Or are you stepping in?
Oh yeah, right next to Renwick. Sorry. Oop, get off that thing.
All right, since you are not an inane magic user, but you have properties, we're going to allow you to use your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom. So it's going to be a D20 plus 6. DC 20.
Yikes. What is this for? This is the elemental thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to try to change it. I just want to see. So it would take 15.
All right, I need
Slashing
to
for
hear.
Cold?
I need to go ahead and roll a 1d6.
Ooh.
4.
Turns into lightning.
Ooh. What does it do?
This is very important to know.
All right, the very first part is halved. And then what is the what's the 4? What's the 4 damage? That's the
That's cold.
okay, that's the cold.
Which I guess is the lightning?
Yeah, that's technically the lightning, so it does half on it. It gets, since your blade is innately magical, it will do a quarter. So it did do 8 points of damage. It will do 4.
Whew. These are not fun. Okay. I'll just swing again. Oh, wait. Shouldn't these be at my first one should have been at advantage, right?
Roll this
Ooh,
one at
correct.
advantage.
Just to see. Oh, well, 32 though.
They'll hit.
God, that consistency though.
Once again, 15 slashing for cold, but 1d6 each time, correct?
Yep. Actually, you got to you have to do the thing first. D20 plus 6.
6. Ooh, this is not factoring in the bless either, which if this is a spell
No.
attack roll would get
These-
that.
Blesses aren't going to get it on these.
So
Noted.
yeah, I get advantage against being charmed, frightened, or possessed, and then they have disadvantage on attacking me.
Oh,
Noted.
This is from protection from
Yeah.
evil and good.
All right.
Yes. I mean, it's not advantage. It's you cannot be charmed.
Or they get
frightened, or
disadvantage.
possessed.
Sorry, against.
They have disadvantage to hit you, but
Yeah, that's what
All
I
right.
said.
Your attack fails in the circle. Your damage turns to poison. They are immune to poison. It will take no damage.
Interesting. Okay.
It takes the blade, but it doesn't take the 4 points of from Love's Embrace.
Okay, good to know. It's a poison. Biddy would be saying this out loud as she hits. Lightning's half. Poison doesn't work.
It's just shit exploding all around in colors. It's
This is educational. I love it.
Does 22 hit?
22 hits.
Phew. Ooh, that'll get it done.
Ooh. So does that mean it stays cold?
That attack is cold. Yes, cold damage is effective. So you get a quarter on the slashing, half on your Love's Embrace.
So cold is full. They get chilly.
So far, fire, cold, lightning have all done half damage.
Can we see the number of how much health he has? Because I don't see it.
No, you don't get to see a number.
Oh, you're vile.
You see the bar.
Oh, so very cheeky.
I'm gonna save it. That would end her turn. Oh wait, does the Steel Defender get a turn if I use bonus action?
I don't know the mechanics of Steel Defender. Ketri? I believe it's a bonus action.
Yeah,
Bonus action, yes.
it says requires your bonus action. And it has magical mechanisms. So we'll use Force Empowered Rend, which is a weapon attack plus 4. So does it put what their weapon attack is?
Let me find out. Weapon attack. Actions. It is my spell attack modifier to hit.
So what is that?
+8.
Do you want to roll it?
Nope.
Is it like something on your page?
I mean, I have my spell modifier. Actually, I don't know where that is on this card. Just go and add +8.
So what do I?
Yeah,
what
it's
am I
unfortunate. Yeah,
rolling?
it's easy on D&D Beyond, but I don't know how to do it on down here.
Something. What am I rolling? Something +8.
Yeah, D20
D20
+8.
+8.
Yeah.
What is its attack? Is it a punch? Is it a?
It's called a Force Empowered Rend. It's a melee weapon attack. That is magical.
Okay, so it'll do a quarter damage. Got it.
Side note, Steel Defender, if it is chosen to do so, can also throw on the Arcane Jolt on that thing, which can be used for
Yes.
either extra force damage or healing.
That is
So
going
there
to
are options.
be 4d6s, I think, if you would like to do that.
17 does not hit.
I bet say I need to hit first. So I'm
Yeah, it
gonna
does need to hit.
add-
Is the Steel Defender blessed?
This is a good point. It doesn't technically have a token.
Yeah, go ahead, roll a d4.
Oh.
Does not hit.
Doesn't it? Okay, well now I'm gonna add my.
I'm making a little note. I'm going to make you a little Steel Defender
Oh, come off
for
it.
next week. Oh,
Does
it does
19
not hit.
That's so
That's awful.
Can I luck it? I guess. Ugh, I don't want to waste
want
these
to.
cards, but like I want this to hit.
What are you lucky?
The first roll. There we go.
Yes, 23 will hit.
Yes.
Okay, so hang on. What is it? Let me pull that up.
4d6, I think she said.
If on a normal hit, it will be 1d8 plus 5 force damage, and then there's the Arcane Jolt that can be added on once per turn, which is the
Okay,
46.
so 1d8 plus 5.
Now,
Yep.
I'm going to give you one other little piece of knowledge about Arcane Jolts. Right now, you'll probably just do it to do 4d6 of damage, but you can also choose to make it do 4d6 restore health.
And that's once per turn.
Yeah,
Or like round or whatever.
once per turn. If you want.
Okay. Gross.
Sorry,
Well, I
that's
think there's
also
a
not
limiting-
on the sheet.
I think there's a limiting factor on it.
mine.
Arcane
it
Jolt.
says, once per turn, when you hit a target with a magic weapon attack, which is or the Steel Defender hits a target, you can choose to either deliver an extra 46 of force damage or restore hit points to a creature, and it goes up to 3 uses.
3 uses. Okay, got it.
3
I was gonna
uses,
say, I
yeah.
was like, there's.
Yeah.
I was like, dude.
Unlimited!
I was like, dude, that
Divine
seems so
Smite,
strong.
Yeah, like Divine Smite spell slot kind of oriented. Unlimited power.
And that restores
Everybody
up to
convert into
long
this
rest, right?
artificer.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, how many 5 6s?
4
Is it
6s.
4?
Yep.
Ugh. What damage is this? 12.
This is all force damage.
All right,
From the
now
Steel
Ketri,
Defender.
you have a spell attack, right?
Yes. Plus 8.
+8. So D20 +8. Gonna see if this stays force damage.
Me or Biddy, because this is the Steel Defender.
Who are you talking to?
Doesn't matter. I just need one person to roll the D20 +8.
Go for it,
Give it
Biddy.
a Ketri? Oh, just kidding. I'll do it then.
You're a Steel Defender.
The power of
Also,
teamwork.
I don't want this responsibility.
I don't either.
I don't.
Hey,
Hey, there you go.
See, this is why I believe in you.
you'll succeed. Let's see here. That was 12 points. -6. As that
Pick off when he
boil
does it again, y'all.
disappears.
Believe in the power of Mecha Bunny.
You would see this Steel Defender of our little Toff kick up with its feet and just power through this fake creature as its foot connects and it goes through as the creature dissipates. And this bunny just lands very gracefully in a little hop right next to Biddy. In turn. Sick.
Let's go.
That's badass.
Here's a pertinent question. Now that that thing is dead, does Ketri get their strength back?
No.
Yeah. I figured.
Oh shit!
I
is-
am
This is.
hurt.
It is not
This is
the. It is not the source. All
Can I
right.
potentially use a reaction toward what happened to Ketri?
Not now. We're.
I'll probably be hit many more times. Don't worry.
All right. Back
Or
up
something that could help you.
Oh.
towards the center circle. This shadow will move to the edge of the greater circle, and they will stop.
Scaredy cats.
Zanryn, your turn.
Interesting.
Oh boy, not knowing much better and knowing that at some point we're gonna have to step inside this thing. Zanryn is going to he's going to take position in front of Renwick to the side of this column. It's going to momentarily stow the blade that he had, and he's instead going to pull out a psychic dagger or two as he uses his bonus action to grow those astral arms. And I am going to throw 3 psychic daggers at some
First,
targets.
as you step in to the lesser Fey ring,
Yep.
I need you to roll 2 D20s. Or I'm sorry, do D100s.
Oh.
What?
Okay. Separately or together? Separately, I presume.
Separately.
Cool. Huh. Well, this is going to get interesting very quickly. $20 and a 17.
As you step into the circle, you get a full beard grown of feathers.
I look back at everyone. What? What is it?
It's
What?
something on your face. Focus.
Albrom!
Very, very stylish.
Look, good on you.
I'll take your what the fuck? None of you tell anyone about this until I know how I feel about this.
I must ask you a question, but I'll save it for later.
God damn it, Sam.
The lesser circle, you get the least harmful or most positive of the two rolls
Oh, nice. Okay.
on the wild magic table.
Cool. All right. Fuck yeah. Wise old man Zanryn is gonna start throwing some psychic daggers. Throw this first one at the throw the first one at this shadow over here that's on the elbow of the shadow ghast. And yeah, let's do that. 17 does not hit, does it?
17 does not hit.
I'm going to use a side eye for homing blades to add a d10 of psychic to hitness, not damage, to hit. Does a 20 hit?
20 does not hit.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll try chucking out a second blade then. Same target.
25
Wow.
will hit.
Whew, thank God, getting picked up on the bless. Okay, and there is your normal damage. Wow. And then here comes your sneak attack damage. Please don't suck like the other ones. It's literally average. It's perfectly average. Okay. Wow. That's... Yeah, sure. Do you need a spell attack with this as well?
Spell attack, disadvantage into the greater face circle.
Alright. Is the first. And here comes the second. Does 24 make it?
24 makes it, will remain psychic. Half the psychic damage will apply. Order the sneak attack will apply.
Oof. Gah. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and last one is gonna go at the Shadow Ghast. Let's see what happens with that. Final blade attack. Oh, just a 20 won't hit. If
20
it's
does not hit.
I will use another d10 for one last homing blade. See if we can make that hit.
21 will miss.
Yep, figured that much. Yeah, posting up position in front of all the others, I'm just gonna kind of stare back. I suppose beards? I don't know. Stand in the circle. It's fey magic. What's the worst that could happen?
Biddy smiles at the idea of a beard, remembering her conversation with Toff.
Yeah, that is end turn.
I don't know if I want to go in there or not.
Beard on beard on beard.
Come on. I know you've done me dirty before. Now's the time to get the job done. Guiding bolt.
Wow.
Why do you insist on throwing away your turn?
I don't understand.
I don't understand why you do this to
This is the
yourself.
perfect time. This is the time.
This is the time.
Okay,
the time.
it'll morph. It could change into something.
It could change into something meaningful.
At the apex of the natural ones that Mud has swung, we will reach the guiding bolt maximum pinnacle.
It's like putting
gonna
$100.
happen.
It's like putting a $100 bill in a garbage disposal.
5th level guiding bolt.
That's interesting. You think a guiding bolt's $100?
Jesus.
Hey, whatever it is.
Yeet! Oh my god! Why?
Does a
Hit,
24
though?
hit?
Oh my god!
It hits.
24 hits!
You're amazing,
the
Brom.
Fey bullshit.
Oh my god!
This works. This works.
Yeah, spell attack now. God, I still rolled so pathetically. Fuck. I just aged out of. DC 14 spell attack. Disadvantage.
Oh,
24, let's go. We'll stay radiant. Damage, baby, let's go. 26 points of radiant. We'll take half.
Even half a radiant.
oof.
Advantage on the next attack against the Shadowgast. Yale's turn. We'll cast Holy Aura.
What? That's some fucking crazy high bullshit, isn't it?
Yep, eighth level spell.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
All right, he's got a 30-foot radius around him. And it does. Creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls if you are inside this.
God damn. Oof.
Stick to the aura, Biddy.
Okay, say less.
That shadow gas is going to run up to the edge of that aura. It is going to retreat and hold its action back into the face circle. Holds its turn. These shadows all move up to the edge, but do not cross. Ketri, it is your turn.
Okay. Would like to try. So we have to stay in this aura, right? Like, and that's where we get that?
Disadvantage against attack rolls are in that 30-foot aura, yes.
Okay. Okay. There's not a lot I can do.
Does 30 go all the way up to the edge?
No, it's marked. I got it around him.
Ketri.
Yeah, I know, but it's only hitting 20.
Yeah, it's like the edge.
Oh, okay,
From-
I see.
From this distance, will pull out a small acorn and open their mouth, and Squirrel will come out and kind of breathe on it, and it'll turn this color blue. And Ketri will then pull their arm back and, like a slingshot, just propel that forward to try to hit with it. This will be a radiant strike with a hurling, glowing acorn.
All right, D100.
This is one of my regular acorns, sorry. No. Not one of my special 18 that I have left. This just happens to be one of my normal non-Fey ones. To
The
clarify.
minute they enter the Fey circle, they become Fey acorns.
Acorns.
Okay, all right. All acorns are fey. Do you realize I said I have like 60 acorns inside me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. So if I, as a carrier of said acorns, walk into the circle, do I become like a popcorn machine with these things? I just need to know for clarity purposes how dangerous it is for me to get into this space.
It's funny you said popcorn because that's exactly the description that I had.
Yep.
I'm- They're not all igniting when you go in there, but I was going to describe them as like pop, 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 pop,
Right,
pop.
like, I just need to know, like, if
We're on the same level. No, they do not all ignite.
Okay.
They only ignite if they are thrown.
Okay, all right. So like inside is like a nice little compression chamber.
Don't move too quick, Ketri. Don't move too quick.
Yeah, what's the ruling on yeeting Ketri in as a
Yeah,
grenade?
just as a final-
Oh my god.
Wow! Thanks for letting me know where you stand with me.
Our holy hand
Oh my
grenade.
God!
Oh my God.
We can
Rolling for
rebuild them.
days. eight fireballs go off.
I'm gonna just start with one with my radiant strike, and we'll see where we go from there, you bunch of monsters. Wow.
I already made it clear that I'll burn down an entire forest. So
Yes.
what's one more forged?
Oh my gosh. All right.
First, shalt thou take out the holy pin.
Ignore all the damage yet. That's the attack.
Attack,
25.
and you're hitting Shadowgast.
Yes.
All right, 25 hits.
Yes. Ketri
Do
will
half radiant damage.
be very thrilled. Okay, so with
you
radiant,
have to do spell attack disadvantage.
spell attack at disadvantage, right? I can do that in here. I know where it is. I used to know where it is. Come on, brain cells. Where do we hide our spell attack on this sheet?
On this sheet, I'm not gonna know what yours is
I didn't know like where it would be
until
placed.
I put it together, which would be a 5 plus.
It's under
know I have
your. It's under
plus
your.
8, but I'm trying
I
to
think
find
it's
it in
under
the
your
foundry.
features,
Under features. Okay.
maybe. It's in here somewhere because I have it. No, it's in inventory.
There's
I think.
spell casting, but I
Inventory.
think that's inventory. Okay.
It says
Well,
spell
I
attack
created
on
it for I created it for you. That's why you have yours.
Oh.
If you look,
Ah.
look at your D&D Beyond sheet. If you go to spells, it'll tell you. I think yours is a plus
Yes.
13.
My spell attack is a plus 8, and my DC is a save 16. Whatever might be necessary for that.
Plus, yeah, it would be a plus
yeah.
8. Yep, that's
Plus
right.
8, yeah. Okay. Just do this. Not a period. 22.
Roll one more time. That's a
Okay.
success. But this is a disadvantage.
Ah, potato.
Roll the
chips.
1d6.
Okay.
Did you say potato chips?
Yes. 4.
Lightning.
It's not poison. That's the important
Yep.
bit.
Hey.
Don't
That
have
is
5.
lightning.
Okay.
5 is a bad number.
Yep, does the same amount of damage. Does half. Does 9.
Sweet.
Yeah, you don't want 5 or 6.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'll take that then.
Oh gosh, what's 6?
Don't know yet.
Who knows? Who knows? All right. Ketri will take a step back for a hot second. Well, I'm just gonna move over here. Ketri's not going into circle.
I still need a D100 on the acorn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Good call.
Oh, is it acid?
72.
Yes, I
Is
think
it
the
a
ones we're missing currently
burst
are
of
acid,
sunlight?
thunder, and necrotic.
As it hits, a giant tree sprouts off of it, but this one is a giant fruit tree.
Oh, well.
1d20 plus 20 fruits go ahead and roll a 1d10. Each fruit is going to do 1 point of damage as it falls on to the ghast.
I'll take it. Yeah,
You literally, basically shoot a fruit tree at this thing.
it's a bountiful harvest.
15 points of
Phineas's
damage.
jaw dropped.
What's the ruling on artificers and acorn-based miniguns again in this campaign?
Hey, risk reward, baby. Risk reward. Ketchery's hitting all the good stuff on that table.
I gotta try something. That will be Ketchery's turn.
And it is not as big as the wild magic table. This is the bag of beans. This is incredible. There are truly menacing things on that table.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Okay. Fuck.
Yes. That will be it.
Renwick, it is your turn.
Dope. Then let's just keep chromatic orbing at the shadow ghast, and then one of his minions twin spelling. Let's see. We'll go with fire. First one coming in, the shadow gas. 32 to hit.
Throw that smoke, dude.
Seven. Sorry, I gotta redo this because it was.
Spell attack disadvantage.
This is for the mini guy. 19, does that hit him? The small one?
19 does not hit the small one.
Let me throw a d6 and spell on that then. 24 to it?
24 will hit.
Okay. All right. Spell attack disadvantage coming in.
I'm assuming this is the guy that you got marked there.
Yeah, that one.
Awesome.
27 on the shadow gas. Do I have to do it I have to do it twice, right?
Yep.
For both attacks. Okay. Natural 1 on the second.
Second one. What's the damage on the second chromatic orb?
19.
No, that's the attack. Looks like.
Sorry. I haven't rolled the damage yet. You're right. The damage on that one will be 23 points of damage. Fire damage.
It refracts off with a nat 1 and heads back to you. Does 23 points of fire damage on you.
Hold on 1 second. I might be immune. I gotta remember where's this at.
Oh yeah, it depends on which planes you picked, right?
Yeah, necrotic and fire, I believe. I gotta find it though. There it is. Hold on. Immune to. No, I would have done radiant and necrotic, so I'll take it.
Oh, actually, you got to roll with disadvantage as it exits. 'Cause it goes back through.
What do
It
you
could
mean?
it could change.
I gotta roll again on the spell attack.
Yeah.
21.
Damn. In this case, you're hoping for a mix-up. Maybe it could go necrotic. Now you'll do the 23 points. Go ahead, roll damage on the first orb.
23. At least the big guy got hit. That's all that matters. And that is 50 points.
50 points of damage.
Jeez.
Oh, wow, that was
how low I rolled on the 7th level spell that refracted on myself.
Oh my god, the one that
Yeah.
refracted on you had 3 2s and 3 1s and 4 2s and 3 1s.
Oh, there's some of that Mudcat luck coming back.
50 points of damage on that one.
We'll do 25. Let's go.
And then, I have a second attack, but I already cast a spell, so I guess this one's gonna have to be with the sword. Guess we're gonna have to. Let's fuck around and find out. I'm gonna. I can't even get. Wait, I have a flying speed of 40, so if I fly, I can go in for a stab.
Do it.
Oh, passing through both face circles.
For it.
Let's go. All right, 2 D100s as you enter the first face circle.
All right. First
Oh, this is about to get real.
49 and a 63.
$49 and a 63.
Mm-hmm.
You will see as Renwick enters this first circle, just a cloud of fog extends around him in a 20-foot radius.
Oh.
"20 feet. Turn that gray, and we'll turn that."
Does that impose any advantages or disadvantages?
You are heavily obscured.
Which means you strike
Well,
with
They're not going to
advantage.
know it's happening. They're not going to know it's coming.
Sneak attack.
They're not going to know it's coming, and you can't,
can't see them.
You can't see them, so it's just.
Fair enough. All right.
Oh, now you've entered the Fey
second
circle.
one. Yep. So
One.
2 more. You want 1 or 2?
No, this one is a different table.
Oh, okay. I'll do 100.
This is a 1d10.
D10. Let's go. 5.
How do we like 5s on this table?
So great.
Insta die.
No, gosh. Well, I mean, you can't. You're already dead, technically.
Right.
An odd third eye opens up on your forehead,
Oh my god.
darting back and forth. You have perception on checks that rely on sight. You have counteracted the fog that is around you.
Let's go.
You absolute weirdo.
See? The
Gosh.
universe is balancing itself.
Perfect.
Absolute Fey fuckery.
What the heck?
Well then, I guess I'll make an attack with my sword advantage.
Sure, why not?
That is a 37 to hit.
That'll
That was
hit.
19 crit?
Ignore this this roll here.
Whoa!
Oh no!
But does 19 crit?
No, 19 doesn't
not
crit.
with. not
So
with
that
Bronze
is
thing.
ignore the crit damage there. So just 11 piercing, I think.
Ooh, you rolled max though.
Yeah.
All 11 points of piercing.
And magical piercing, green flame blade as well. 5.
Good turn.
And for fun, the Hound of Ill Omen will also run after me.
Hound of Ill
Why not?
Omen. Go ahead and roll 2 D100s.
Oh no.
Just for
Oh,
fun.
no.
Let's see what happens here.
Oh,
81, and he's made of blood. He'll be fine. And 23.
sure.
Maybe he'll give me an aura or something.
Your hound gains a paladin aura. Add 5 to all your bullshit.
he turns a hellish blue
Oh.
as he
Aw.
runs through.
Oh, nice.
He's a blue blood.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Now go ahead and roll the 1d10.
I summon
7.
Blue Eyes White Doggo.
Oh, my blue eyes.
I don't know if you've got the card for that. Come on. That's special.
Oh. As the Hound of Ill Omen then receives protection from being undead, it disappears.
What? Is it undead? I guess
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
It's a construct. I don't know.
Ah, man, that's rough.
Well, rip.
His blue version was really cool for a moment.
Ah. At least we couldn't see it disappear because it went into the fog.
I like that they
Since you
did.
can't see it. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bloody was made of just coagulated and it just fell apart.
Oh,
Just right up.
Biddy, you'll be our last turn of the session.
Make it good.
They're so far away.
Just
Don't
run through the
you-
circles. Nothing bad happens.
I don't know. Everyone else has had a really good time that it makes me terrified.
You know, there's
All right.
bad things that could happen, but it's okay.
She knows Yale just told her not to leave the circle. I'm sorry, Yale! And she's gonna run.
What is she doing?
F you.
Hit thing with big stick, Yale. That's what she's doing.
Do it.
I guess I gotta roll first.
2 D100s.
Be strong. Be amazing.
Yeah. Woo.
This isn't even her final form.
I'm not saying what I was thinking of, but I will say it
Not even
after
her
these
first
rolls.
25.
Ooh.
89. Be nice.
Oh my god.
What?
When you run in, because you were in the fog that you've run into there, but you too have produced the third eye. You can see inside the fog.
No.
My third eye just looks at his third eye.
She rolled a third eye on a completely separate table.
Completely separate table,
Damn.
yes.
What the fuck?
She rolled it on the traditional
Seamless.
table.
Roll another third eye.
Biddy just knows how to connect with everyone. Secret conversations with Zanryn in the mind. Third eyes now.
Zanryn
with
doesn't know
Renwick.
about stuff.
Go ahead and roll a 1d10.
Oh, I don't like no one.
We'll see what happens. Oh,
That
I don't like
face.
that face. I really don't like that face.
I like that face.
That's something stupendous. I just don't know if it's good or bad.
Sounds like this is gonna be fun. Either way.
Either it's fun for him or fun for us.
Biddy,
Yeah.
as you run in to this interface circle, hell-bent on getting your sister back. DTD.
What?
As when you run in the circle,
What?
headed towards this ghoul, its eyes drop and it slips down to a knee as you assume control of the Shadowgast for an hour.
What?
My queen.
And that is where we will pick up next week.
Okay. I thought you were saying DTD on her for a minute.
Yeah, same. Jeez.
Yeah, I was like, hold
I
on.
was like, oh fuck, she just dies.
Describe thine demise.
yeah.
It's like DTD on what? Shadowgast, Biddy, ghouls, or Renwick?
There's so many.
What
One of
did
these
I
things.
Nice.
You, if there is if there's a ghoul present, it obeys your commands for an hour.
What?
If there is undead or ghouls in your presence, they obey within 10 feet of you. You obey it. They obey your commands for an hour.
You got the
get-
best roll.
I guess then that
Drop
means
dead.
Renwick also drops dead.
Oh,
Oh,
drop
no,
dead
no,
unless
no.
you're Renwick.
It's control. He has to do your bidding for now.
Rinwin's doing the laundry.
Anytime you ask questions, you're gonna get answers from both.
Give me a piggyback ride, Renwick.
Oh my god. Is the Shadowgast dead,
right
or is
away.
it just under control properly?
No,
Like,
it's under Biddy's control.
And what about the other four?
It's part of it.
Oh my gosh. Like walking boils, my favorite.
You guys are out of combat. Let's go.
See?
What the fuck is this?
Told you
fake
running into the
bullshit?
circles is a good idea.
You guys dance around literal death on these rolls.
Can you give us an example of something else that was on that table, just for reference?
Roll for one. Come on.
To give you an example of like something that's like worst possible on this.
I was very afraid of.
You're
like,
transformed
D100s.
into a faceless lemur
Oh,
I
with
would
obsidian
to volunteer
skin.
For that.
That's 2 instead of 1.
Like the animal lemurs or like the hell kind of
want
lemurs?
The hell lemur. You become
The hell lemurs?
jello
Oh.
mold.
to dodge one of those fucking fates, to literally just get hit with it in the Feywild. What the fuck?
There
Can you
are
imagine?
mummy lords on this. There are shriekers. They're being permanently poisoned. Fireballs.
Permanently.
Magic missiles erupting in spots.
What the fuck?
Being teleported to different planes of existence. Polymorphing yourself.
What a story.
Here's the portals, and there's the portal. Wherever this creature sent Betty, it is open. You guys are gonna go right in. You're going after. It's there.
He's gonna hold the door for us.
That's what I asked him to do. Hey, just hold the door and then drop dead.
Could you just like put yourself halfway between the portals and then like close it and see what happens?
Once we are all in, I want you to go pick up what hurts you and bash your head a few times until you fall asleep forever.
I never even got to roll.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, it was holding its action.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that would have been disadvantage.
Those the shadow
It's
guess.
attacking me.
Yeah, that would have been disadvantage from protection from good and evil. Even so, fuck, dude.
Nuts. I love it though. Fortune favors the bold. You came in with you went for it. You did it. You didn't think about all the horrible things that could happen. You just went in there and did it, and now they obey your command.
Shadow Queen.
I need to also go ahead and point out that if Bag of Beans is anything close to wild magic, I was very prepared for people to be turned into potted plants. Like
Yes.
there were some horrifying but hilarious outcomes, and
Dude.
I am so glad that these are the ones we got. But damn,
I wanted you to hey, I love the fruit tree was amazing, but if you had slapped that ghast with an acorn that turned into a bullet, I would have died. Just
Yeah.
could have also been slapped with a mummy lord, so who knows? Yeah. Amazing.
Oh fuck! I need to keep planting these fucking acorns too.
Biddy has 2. You got what? 8?
I have 7. I've planted
7.
one.
Yeah, you planted 1. You've got 7.
Wait,
yeah.
I have 2.
Yeah, on your bunny. 2 eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm the only one who needs to keep planting these things though.
Wild
I mean, I have one in
rolls.
my pocket that you peeled for me.
Oh yeah, that one. So 3.
I have a peeled acorn. What does that one do?
Special.
Well, we'll find out where Betty is gone next week as Biddy the Ghoul Lord shows us the way. Let's love everybody. We'll see you next week.
Oh my.
Ooh.